This is not a prediction. It is a possibility. Luca is 18 years old in 2045. He was born the year the first major AI displacement wave became impossible for governments to ignore. He grew up in the world that followed. What his life looks like depends entirely on choices that are being made right now. His mother lost her job in 2029. AI automated her role overnight. In a world without a guaranteed income floor, this would have been a crisis. In the world Luca grew up in, the floor held. She spent 2 years retraining, doing community work, being present. His earliest memories include a parent who was home without being frightened. That detail does not appear in any economic statistic. It shows up 20 years later in the kind of person he became. By 2045, most Swiss workers work around 25 hours per week in paid activity. Luca works 2 roles simultaneously. 3 days a week at a residential care facility. Not scheduling medication or managing logistics, AI handles all of that with greater precision than any human team could. Luca's role is to be there, to eat lunch with people, to notice when someone seems different today, to be genuinely present in the way that no algorithm can replicate. 2 days a week reviewing AI-generated legal analyses for contextual judgment the automated output cannot provide. Both roles pay for the same underlying thing: a human being who is fully present with a situation that cannot be reduced to a pattern. His school figured out something important in the mid-2030s. AI handles information retrieval, pattern recognition, and procedure. So schools stopped teaching those things as primary goals. Mornings were spent on deep reading, structured argument, and collaborative problem-solving without AI assistance. Afternoons on projects where AI was a tool but human judgment was what got assessed. 1 afternoon a week on cooking, carpentry, music, embodied skills that no language model can replicate. The homework problem was not solved by banning AI. It was solved by making AI-generatable work irrelevant to what actually mattered. Luca has more time than his parents had. More security. More genuine human connection. The floor held, and it changed everything downstream. But material security does not answer the question it creates. When survival is no longer the organizing pressure of daily life, a harder question arrives. Not just at 60. Already at 18. What is a human life actually for? Previous generations deferred that question by staying busy. Luca's generation cannot. They have the time, the education, and the security to face it honestly, without needing the answer to be economically useful. That is what the transition generation built. Not a perfect world, a human one. Everything in Luca's world, the floor beneath his childhood, the education that prepared him for work that matters, the time to ask the questions worth asking, follows from policy choices that are available right now. The fiscal architecture to fund it. The tax mechanisms to sustain it. The cultural shifts to make it politically possible. This series has examined all of it. The full story of Luca's world is in this week's Substack article, linked in the description. Subscribe to FutureWorkSociety for weekly analysis on AI, automation, and the future of the social contract.